Okay, I've been working on this for a while, for about 4 hours now since I saw this come out. This is insane. So, Goldman Sachs International has opened a separation slash segregation account for rehypothecation. Now, bear with me for a second. So, what is rehypothecation before we get any further? So, rehypothecation happens if a customer leaves a number of securities with a broker or broker dealer as a deposit, most often in a margin account. And then the broker uses the securities as a pledge for the margin on his own margin account or as backing for a loan. Rehypothecation was a common practice until 27, but hedge funds became much more wary about it in the wake of the Lehman Brothers collapse in 2008 that we're all aware of. And an important note, with rehypothecation, the asset in question has been promised to an institution outside of the borrower's original intent, so keep that in mind. So even though the borrower asserts a level of ownership over the property, the lender can seize the asset if payments are not made as required. So let's go ahead and take a look at this article real quick by David Andolfatto. In the abstract right here, it says that we develop a dynamic general equilibrium monetary model where a shortage of collateral and incomplete markets motivate the formation of credit relationships and the rehypothecation of assets. So that's the motive behind it. We know there's a shortage of collateral going on. We know there's incomplete markets because of all the ETFs that are being created, really taking away the price discovery altogether. So this goes in line with that exactly. And when looking into this, I don't know if it's the way they phrased it. I've tried several different search terms, but yeah, this is the first instance I've seen of this happening. So just wait. So here's a page from Morgan Stanley's account information section from 2017. Now they clearly state that they may rehypothecate the securities in your account. It doesn't say anything about a segregation account that they're opening up. So keep that in mind. While it's not abnormal for banks to do this, what is abnormal here is the fact that they're opening a whole entire separate facility for the sole purpose of rehypothecation separation. So now let's take a look at the notice. So this is going to be effective as of tomorrow, June 15th, and it's going to be opened by account number 5208, which if we look into that, it just turns out to be Goldman Sachs International, which is in Brussels. That's where it's located. So, and by the way, 140% of the value can be loaned against the collateral. So in the UK, there is no limit, of course. That's why they're making it there. Client collateral can be used again and again to finance more speculation. London is the banker's paradise for a very clear reason. So this is a funny meme I saw, or picture I saw of how it works. So if you want to read that for a second, it's pretty funny. So if you can see how all of this ties into AMC and GME with all of these fake shares going around, that's exactly what this is talking about. So look at this real quick. So this all ties into 2008. So in 2008, the company got a $10 million fine for inappropriate trading activity, blaming it on a rogue trader. A recurrent theme in the modern financial world, rogue traders, just like the flash crash, right? Liquidity concerns tanked the stock price. Then it got another $10 million in fines for bad risk management. The company rehypothecated big time, betting the farm on Greek debt. The debt was very high yield. The firm took out credit default swaps on the bonds, probably hoping for a default with the subsequent massive payout by the swap contracts. Timing was bad, and the hyper-leveraged dovetail with the market concerns. Liquidity disappeared for MF Global, which is the institution that we're talking about here. And so to maintain the appearance of solvency and liquidity, they dipped into the customer till. So read this part. Segregated accounts are considered sacrosanct. It was a line even the banks wouldn't cross. If they did, the system would have been exposed as hopelessly corrupt. Taking customer funds without asking is simply stealing, even if the intent was to return the funds. On October 31st, 2011, the company admitted that $891 million in customer funds was transferred to cover huge losses, including an odd $175 million transferred directly to JP Morgan. The true amount is not well disclosed, nor the length of time the malpractice occurred. So now we have a bank openly saying that they're going to be opening, as of tomorrow, a Re-Hype separation account. So they're separating. Oh man, I don't even know if I can go on. This is insanity. We need more people on this.